This is Situation Season 9, where the conversations get dangerous, the opinions get real, and nobody leaves untouched. Let's talk about it.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Kelvin, your host of Situations the Podcast.
And I'm your co-host, Miss Deanna.
How you guys doing out there today? Deanna, how you feel today?
We made
it! Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We definitely did it. Okay. Well, before we get started, I just want to say a few things before we get started.
Okay.
I want to pay a lot of homage to our subscribers, everyone that subscribed to our podcast, everyone that has liked our podcast, everyone that has made an appearance on our podcast. On behalf of Situation the Podcast, I want to say thank you guys for being a part of the episodes. I appreciate you guys tuning in every week, rocking with us, giving us different ideas, giving us different things to talk about. I just want to say thank you, because none of this would be possible without the support from you guys. So that's why we always ask you guys to make sure you guys get over there and subscribe, because the things that we talk about things that we all can relate to. So I just want to say thank you guys for helping us reach this milestone. We today have made our 100th episode of Situations the Podcast.
Yes. Keep it 100.
100th episode. Yes, indeed. Okay, we got a few people tuned in already. Okay, we got Candy. Candy saying good evening. Good evening, Candy. We appreciate you tuning in.
Candy.
You know, we're glad that you're here. We also have Liz that has tuned in. Liz says, congratulations, Kelvin and Deanna, on the 100.
What up, Liz?
We appreciate it, Liz. Thank you very much. So today we're just gonna have a little fun, okay? We didn't prepare anything for an episode. What we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about the podcast. We're gonna talk about previous guests. We're gonna talk about things that stuck with us through, up until this point. So we just want to have a little fun. We just want you guys to be a part of that. I will open up the phone lines. If you guys want to call in and say something to us or Thiana or myself or whatever you want to do, we're gonna open it up, and we're just gonna have fun with it. Okay. Thiana.
Yes.
You got something you want to add?
I just say I love y'all. I thank y'all for tuning in, coming back, rocking with us each week. The feedback, the comments, like y'all be having me cracking up, and I just really like the engagement. So I just want to say thank y'all for making it what it is. We look forward to just like continuing a relationship and keeping it real.
Right. There you go. Okay, we got a comment here. Liz says she love you too, Thiana. Okay, well, that's what's up. Well, like I say, you guys are a part of the Situation, the podcast family, and I really greatly appreciate it, because, like I said, none of this wouldn't be possible without the support of you guys. You guys backing us, you guys commenting, you guys giving us your feedback, and whether it's good or bad, we welcome it with open arms. Whether the comments are good, whether the comments are bad. And if we feel that it's something that we need to tweak, we're going to tweak it, and we're going to make the necessary adjustments to satisfy the world, the public. Okay. So, I just want to say this. Well, I don't even want to say no more. Let's just let's just get ready. Let's get right into it.
Okay.
Okay, Theon, let me ask you this. Now, I don't.
Mhm.
This is everything that we're going to talk about today is authentic. I have nothing written down. I have no
Okay.
scripts. I have nothing. We're just going to go pure, authentic
Okay.
conversation. Okay.
All right.
Um, 2 years ago,
Mhm.
I had an idea,
Okay.
and start seeing the podcast space start to evolve.
Mhm.
So I'm like, okay, well, maybe I should dabble into this, into this lane and see what it's like. So I was at work one day, and the lady that I work with, her name is Frances
Mhm.
Bogan, and I was talking to her about the podcast, and she was saying, "Well, yeah, you should do it, Kelvin, but don't be talking about." She was just giving me ideas and pointers and things of that nature, right? And she told me,
Yeah.
she said, "This is the lane you should go in. Travel down this
Mhm.
lane, which is the lane that we are in." So I want to say
Mhm.
my hats off to her for even giving me
Mhm.
the idea to travel down this lane. So I want to say thank
Right.
you, Francis, for sharing that information with me.
Thank you, Francis.
Right. So then I said once I thought about it, I said I'm gonna pull the trigger on this, because I want to see, right?
Mhm.
Then I don't know if I'm pretty sure you remember this, but I put a post up. Hey, I'm looking for a co-host.
Yeah.
I got a podcast I want to do. I'm looking for a co-host. Right. Two
Uh,
seconds. Right. 2 seconds later, Deanna jumped right in there and said, "Hey, let's do it. I want to do it.
okay.
I want to be the co-host." I'm like, "Cool, let's do it."
I'm
What other
like, nah,
person?
what I say? I'm like, you ain't
Right. 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 So
asked me.
I'm saying to myself, what other better person? We got a relationship, we have chemistry, we work
Right.
together all the time. I said, what other
Right.
better person to do it with? So here we
Right.
are, right? Here we are,
Yeah.
and today made 100 episodes that we've been doing this. And I just
Amazing.
want to say thank you for sitting with me every week and making this all possible.
It's been
Uh,
a delight.
Candy said the topics are so in depth. Well, like I say, Candy, we definitely try to make them in depth. We try to make it to where you and I can understand what we're talking about, and
Right.
topics that we choose. We try to make it to where everyone can relate to. Like I say,
Right.
you know, everything is not going to be for everybody, and we understand that. For
Right.
those who get it, get it. Those who don't, oh well. You
Right.
know, well, I know we're not going to please everybody. But
Mhm.
for the ones that we do please and can relate and understand, then that's our target audience. That's
Right.
just
Or
how it
just at
goes.
least plant the seed, because sometimes it may be one of these topics that you may not be too comfortable with talking to your partner about.
R-
But once you
Right,
listen to it, you're like, oh, okay. It just give you a better angle or approach or,
right,
to go
right,
ahead and have that conversation.
right. So let me so when I approached you with this, what was your take
Hmm.
on what was your thought process? What was going through your mind at that particular time when
I
I
was just
finally
like, I sounded like I thought it was a great idea. And I was like, I know the hell he ain't finna go get nobody else. Cause what the hell?
Yeah, well, like I said, I thought about it. When I thought about let me bag that. Let me recant that statement. It was nothing even to think about.
Yeah.
Once you made that comment, once you said what you said, I immediately took the post down because I knew I had my
Right.
person. I knew you were the one for the position.
Yeah.
And because like I said, we have a chemistry already,
Right.
and that and we and like I said, this chemistry that we have been for years up until this point. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yep.
So I knew that you were the right person for the job.
And it just give people a better view of my personality, my perspective. Because,
Right.
I just really be like posting a picture or something and they just have whatever, view of me they want to make up. And it's like, no.
Right. Right. But I do know, I just want to say this too as well. When we did our very first episode, season 1, very first episode, I
Hmm.
mean, we did well. It went well. We had great conversation. The numbers was fairly decent starting out. You know,
Yeah.
we're still growing in this space.
Right.
So like I said, I know it's going to take time. Nothing happens overnight.
Right.
We have to build that audience, and that's what we're working on. We're working on building that audience. That way, we
Right.
can bring you guys 200 episodes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the. I mean, today is a milestone. We reached a milestone, 100 episodes, and I feel
Right.
good about that because it was times where we were both sick.
Yeah.
It was times where we were both was a little down,
Yeah.
tired, and we still got up and performed. We still
Yeah.
came on and did the episode and got the show out the way because
Absolutely.
we was doing it for you guys, and that's
Right.
what's important.
It's a commitment.
Right.
Showing up.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So let me ask you this, Deanna.
Okay.
Today made 100 episodes.
Hmm.
Now I know you're not gonna remember all episodes that we've done. I
Yeah.
know you. I mean, because that we put a lot of them out already. But
Okay.
out of from season 1, episode 1 to season 9,
Hmm.
which we are today, what stood out the most to you from past guests or past conversations or past episode? What stood out the most to you?
I would say past gas. I'm gonna go with Nene.
Okay.
Talking about
Okay.
that that
Yeah.
date with that
Right, with the
pastor,
pastor. Yeah.
baby.
Right.
And he was a whole mess.
Now, if you guys don't know what she's talking about, I had to go back and refer to episode. If you guys want to know what you want to see that particular episode, you guys can comment and I'll tell you exactly what episode, what season it is. It's a must watch. That clip of that particular episode went viral. We got like over
Yeah.
100 and some odd thousand views on that video. That video was, I mean, that episode was amazing though. That was
Yes.
amazing. Go
And
ahead, Thea. I don't let you finish.
what was the other girl name?
What?
You know what I'm talking about.
You talking about I know who you talking about too.
She's doing something else now.
Oh yeah. You talk about shoot, I can't call her name on the tip of my tongue. I can't call, but I know exactly who you're talking about. Yeah, that
Yeah,
episode was.
that was off the chain.
Yeah, she was definitely off the chain. Paris said show that episode. Well, Paris, you know what? We don't have that episode queued up, but I can definitely tell you. I can get that. I can get the episode and the episode number to you guys in a comment or something like that. That way, if you want to go back and watch it, but it's definitely a must see. Where a young lady by the name of Nene,
Yeah.
she was dating a pastor, and the pastor was off the chain. This man,
Yeah.
he's just totally off the chain. So if you guys want to check that out, I'll drop a link. That way you guys can check it out. Well, I'm gonna say for me, the episode that stood out the most for me was the 2 episodes that you speak of.
Hmm.
Um, the episode we had with Danny Boy.
I was gonna say that one too.
Yeah,
I was out sick, but I was
you,
still tuned in,
yeah,
baby.
yeah. That episode with Danny Boy was really nice. Where
Yeah.
for those of you that may not know who Danny Boy is recording artist on Death Row Records. We had him on as a guest, and he was just kind of explaining and talking to us about the things how things were being performed and ran over at Death Row when Suge had it. He talked about the relationship he had with Mary J. Blige. It was a lot of things that he touched on, So if this,
Right.
you guys can just go back to our YouTube channel, go to our page, and you can find those episodes. Okay, we got a few comments here. Okay, we got Candy. Candy says she's here for you. She says she's here for it every Sunday. You guys are so real, and Deanna is honest and funny. I love you guys. Appreciate it, Candy.
Thank
We love you too.
you.
Elizabeth says she want to watch it. She missed that episode. Okay, yeah, Liz.
You gotta go back.
You gotta go back and watch that episode with Nene. Matter of
Yes.
fact, hold on. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something real quick for you guys. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna pull that information up for you guys real quickly and tell you exactly where to go to get that information from, the episode, because this is something that you guys should definitely want to check out. Let me see, what season was that? Nene was season 7, right?
I don't know.
I think it was
I don't remember
season
exactly what
7.
season.
Hold on, I'll tell you in 1 second.
But it definitely had me on the edge of my seat. I was like, what?
Yeah, it was
Baby, he
something.
needed deliverance for real.
But he a pastor. What
He
kind of
needed
mess is that?
deliverance. He needed deliverance.
You know what? Shoot. I wanna deliver this to you guys. I want you guys to check it out. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, the episode, season 1 episode is London Taylor. That was a really great episode with London. If you guys want to check that out, is season 1, episode 3. I think, Theon, you were out sick for that one too, as well.
Oh, yeah.
I want to find the one for London. Okay, the episode for Danny Boy was season 3, episode 32. For Danny Boy, episode is season 3, episode 32. That's a must watch.
Yes.
Let's see here. I think Nene was season 6. But yeah, you guys can just go check out our YouTube channel. I think Nene episode was season 6. If I'm not mistaken, I think she was season 6. And you'll see exactly what we're talking about with her. That episode was how are you a pastor? Right? How are you a pastor acting this way? You know what I mean?
Hey, it's some ones out there, because I sung at a lot of funerals and just different functions and stuff dealing with church.
Mm-hmm.
And I've had some in my inbox. So,
well, I understand they're human. I do get that. But if you're gonna use that title, a pastor, I think you should behave as such.
right.
That's just my personal
And my
opinion.
whole thing is, if you want to approach a young lady that you find attractive, or you may want to date or get to know or whatever, it's like, then just speak to her and say that. Don't come in no inbox.
Right.
You all up in the DM. No.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. What other episodes you think stuck out to you?
Oh, remember that one when you was calling up to that school?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I do remember that one. That was for, what was the young man name you sung the happy birthday song to?
I forgot his name.
I can't think of his name right now off the top of my head right now, but that was definitely
Because the teacher was calling him monkey and all of that.
right. Yeah. That was touching. I
Yeah.
really, you know, I was for that particular episode we was definitely in contact with his mom. We was
Yeah.
supposed to have his mom on, but due to some legal issues, you
Right.
know, she wasn't able to actually be a guest. But that was definitely a good episode. Matter of
It
fact,
was.
just a few episodes back, Tiana, you know, season 9, episode 98 with Michelle.
Yeah.
You know, that was a good episode where you know where we talked about, you know, if it costs you, if it costs me my peace, I don't want it.
Right.
That was another amazing episode. I mean,
It was. We have.
we've had so many great episodes. Um, it's kind of hard to reflect and go back to all of them
Right.
or try to remember each and every one of them.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to just pick the ones that I knew that stood out the
Right.
most. Also, okay, the episode with DJ Q Ball,
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. Yeah.
that was another amazing episode.
It was.
Um, I mean, we've had some great episodes, and I swear, and I think, like I said, I just want to thank you guys for allowing us to, you know, entertain you guys every week.
Right.
You know, um, like I say, it's an honor to be able to do this, do something that you like doing, and receive the actual um
Feedback.
the feedback. You know, whether it's like I say, whether it's good or bad. Whether you know, like I said, we're not gonna please everybody.
Right.
You know, everybody's not gonna be too kind on the things that we say, especially me, because I'm not gonna hold no punches. I'm gonna say it like it is,
But
and
they don't want to get on camera either though.
right, right, you know.
Show your face. Show your face.
So, but like I said, I mean, we've had some great episodes, and
Absolutely.
and I don't know what the future may hold for us. You know,
Right.
I mean, with me personally, I'm always thinking. I'm always thinking of different ways to. Um, I'm always thinking of different ways to expand.
Right.
You know, what can we do next? What can we make it? How can we make it better? What do
Right.
we have to do to make it better? You know,
Right.
how can we get more people to come speak their truth? You know, because
Yeah.
there's no judgment over here. We don't judge.
Right.
You know, what do you think? What do you think the future may hold for us? You know, can you see 200 episodes?
I
Um,
can. Like, I mean, even maybe trying to revisit where we were saying maybe if we try to go outside or something sometime,
right.
engage live. For
Okay.
me, ain't nothing like that in person contact. Come on,
Right.
energy.
Well, you know, I'm gonna tell you guys what Theana is speaking of right now. Um, we were supposed to do an episode called "Word on the Street."
Yeah.
It was all gonna fall under situation the podcast, but
Right.
it was gonna be an episode called "Word on the Street." So what we're gonna do, I think what we was gonna do, what we're gonna do, we're gonna take it to the street. We're gonna take the podcast to the people,
Right.
opposed to the people finding us. We're gonna go find the people.
Right.
We're gonna, you know, be on the street. Is weather getting ready to break, and we're gonna go out there and have some fun with it. You know, stop people, see if we can get them to engage with us. Give us. We
Right.
have a few topics that we, you know, a few things that we want to discuss with people, and see if we
Right.
can get the people the feedback that we're looking for. You know, and
Yeah.
we thought about, you know, if they for those that don't participate and want to be involved and not afraid to be on camera, we give them a gift card or something like that, $40, $50 gift card just for your time, you
Yeah.
know. And so, but that's, you know, that's another positive outlet that we're looking in, you
Right.
know. And I think what do you guys feel about that? Do you guys think would you guys be interested in something like that? If we do a segment and we take it to the street and we call it Word on the Street, would you guys be entertained? Would you guys want to see it? You know, tell us how you feel about that. Give us your feedback. Okay, Liz says sounds good. Okay, all right. Well, that's always an option. Like I said, we're open.
Right.
Deanna, we pretty much open to anything. You know,
Right.
anything that's gonna be able to get you guys tuned in and
Right.
bring good episodes
Awareness,
to you.
engagement. Right.
Right. Because that's what we want. It don't cost nothing to subscribe. It don't
Right.
cost you anything. You know what I mean? And like I said, we have giveaways. We do giveaways here all the time. I'm always giving away something.
Yeah, because I still need my damn cup.
Oh, I do have your cup. Kareem, what up, baby? I appreciate you tuning in. Hey, you know what? I want to do something. I want to do something special. I'm gonna do something special. You know, I want to give something away. Theon, I got your cup. Don't worry. You got a cup coming. I got your jersey. Your jersey is sitting right here. I got it. Don't worry. But what I want to do is I want to give a bottle of liquor away. I want to give somebody something.
Ooh.
I don't know how we want to do it. I don't know how I want to do it. But give me a minute. I got a bottle for you guys right here. Somebody,
Shoes,
anybody.
I needed that over the weekend. My doggone kitchen sink was flooded. When I say tight, I needed that bottle.
We celebrating over here. You know what I'm saying? It's a celebration. But I might get this bottle to one lucky person. Bottle never been over. Bottle Convassier.
Okay.
Cognac. This might be a little too strong for y'all though. I don't know.
Convassier.
Yeah. This might be a little too strong, but
Remember Busta Rhymes had that song, Pastor Convassier.
Yeah, I might do something special for you guys because I'm always doing something special. I'm always giving back. You know what I'm saying? Because I really appreciate you guys. I really do. I appreciate everybody that's always tuned in with us. Whether you know, whether you pop in for a few minutes or not, you know, as long as I know you're here, you know, as long as I know you was here, you know, that's what matters the most to me.
Right.
Leah said, test it out. Well, Liz, you know, this is my drink right here, Liz. I'm drinking this. I don't do no drinking. I got plenty of alcohol, but I don't do no drinking. This is all the drinking I'm gonna do right there. But Donna, think of something. Think about what we can do with this. How you want to get this bottle away? I don't know. I think of something.
Yeah.
I think of something. But like I said, if you guys want to call in and say something to me or Thiana or however y'all want to do it, I will open up the phone lines. You know, you guys can call 773-226-5827. Once again, that's 773-226-5827. And if you want to, you know, voice your opinion and something that you want to say.
Get on the line.
Right. You know, I give you guys a minute or so and give you an opportunity to say what you want to say about the podcast and whether you enjoy it or whether you're not enjoying it. You know, you guys tell us how you feel about it because we do this for you guys. You know, and I'm pretty sure we've had episodes that everybody can actually relate to.
Right.
And whether you took something from it or not, then that's all that matters. That's what mattered most to us. If you took something from it and applied it to your everyday life, that's what's most important to me. Thiana.
Mm-hmm.
Now I do know today makes 100 episodes for us, right?
Yeah.
Did you ever think it'd go this far? Did you ever think we'd get to this plateau right here?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I was on the fence at first because it was a new space for us.
Yeah.
we had the intellect to talk
Right.
about different things, but I didn't know how we were going to be able to grab an audience. That
Right.
was my only fear of us being able to retain the right audience. Because
Right.
like I say, some of the things that we talk about, it might not a lot of people might not resonate. It might not resonate with a lot of people,
Right.
you know? But that was my
But
only fear. But then once
but
I
that made
saw
me think
that,
about starting something new. You just got to keep going with it.
right,
Some things you want to do in life, you can't cheat the grind. You got to do it. You have to experience it. You know what I'm saying? In order for it to grow and to see, how you can find a niche in it, or like you said, tweak it or something like that. Like, you can't skip no steps. You just got to get on in there.
right, absolutely. Yeah, you're absolutely right, and that's what we did. And like I say, we're here. We made
Yeah.
it. We get well, like I said, we get a lot of good feedback. We
Right.
get a lot of good people commenting, telling us,
Right.
talking about the things that we talk about. They explain their side of things, and like I
Right.
say, we reply to everybody. We
Hmm.
try to tune in to and lock in with you guys, because when we tell you guys to drop your comments and drop your thought process in the comments, we're gonna
Right.
check them.
Right.
Excuse me, we're gonna check them, and we're gonna make sure we reply, because we want you to feel we want to build that bond with you guys.
Right.
We want to build a relationship with you guys. And like I say, anybody that has ever been a guest on our show, anybody that's always locked in with us every week, we call you family.
Yep.
You part of the Situation the Podcast family. And that's what means and matters the most to me.
Right.
So, but like I said, Tiana, it was like I really didn't know. I didn't know what to expect.
Right.
You know,
But that be the excitement of something new. It's like, I don't know what to expect, and it's
right,
not a loss, it's a learning, because it's a learning process. You're learning as you go.
right,
And then
absolutely,
it's like, oh well, we could do this, or well, next time we gonna do that.
right. But what made me start really locking in was
Hmm.
when our subscriptions started growing,
Okay.
and clips start doing numbers.
Hmm.
100,000 views, 22,000 views on the video,
Yeah.
18,000, 1,900. You know what I'm saying? Once I
Right.
saw that people were actually engaging,
Right.
I'm like, oh, okay, so we may be onto something.
Right.
You know, uh, we might be in the right lane. We might be talking about the stuff people actually
Yeah.
want to talk about in here. So
Yeah.
once I saw that, I kind of felt, okay, well, I'm locked in now.
Yeah.
I'm locked in, because I see we going down the right path, and I think we are. I think we
Right.
are going down the right path, because um
It's working.
it's working, right? It's absolutely. Every day we gaining new subscribers.
Right.
And like I say, if you have not subscribed, it don't cost you nothing to show your support. Because what that does is helps the channel grow, and it give us momentum to want to keep bringing you guys amazing episodes. So we doing this for you guys to, like I said, no matter what we talk about, if you can take something from any episode that we've ever done and
Right.
apply it to your everyday life, and it work for you, then we did a service. You
Look,
know what I
y'all
mean?
be on social media liking everything else, subscribing every day. Get y'all monkey ball. Look, look,
Oh
look.
boy.
Remember after every part, after we get done, we will have our little recap, and
Right.
you'll be like, "Man, I gotta record you on this behind the scenes."
Right.
Remember, you said I always saying something crazy or funny.
Guys, let me tell y'all something. This the part you all see of us.
Exactly.
when the show ends, it's a whole nother show. It's a whole nother show. I swear. When I picked her to be our co-host, I knew I had hit a home run. I knew I had hit a wrong one because I know how she is. See, you guys, you guys see this version of her.
Yeah.
Y'all don't see the version that I see.
It's
You know,
she been coming out. she been coming out.
Right. You guys don't see the version that I see. The version that I see is hilarious. This woman is hilarious. I mean, we talk about any and every and all things, you know, and she be cutting up. So
Oh my
what I'm gonna
goodness.
start doing is that's another thing. I'm gonna bring you guys some behind the scene clips. That's what I'm gonna start doing.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna bring you guys some behind the scene clips. So after the show ends, you know, I'm gonna name it bloopers or behind the scenes or something like that. Because I'm still gonna be recording because she might not know it, and I'm gonna bring you guys those clips because she be too funny.
But you know what? When I was younger, my grandma and them, like, they all in heaven. But my grandma, my mama, everybody used to be like, say this or say that or what you say. They was like, cause you just off the chain. My mama gonna say, when you was a girl, she was like, I told you, don't never hold back, speak your mind. I said, baby, you ain't shut up yet. So like, you've been speaking it ever since.
Yeah, she's
People
definitely
used to make me mad.
hilarious.
I used to call everybody dog, but it was just the emphasis I put on it. Like,
Right.
I wasn't cursing. Whatever. My grandma was like, you can't say that no more. You can't say dog no more.
Yeah, she's too funny, y'all. I swear to God, she is. I'm gonna start bringing y'all some behind the scenes stuff and hear the conversation that we have after the show finish airing. It'd be too funny. We'd be dying laughing.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Like I say, guys, you can feel free to call in now. I got the phone lines open. 773-226-5827. If you guys want something you want to say, Liz
Pull up
said that
on me.
right. Liz said that she wasn't. Liz, I want you to be a part of the episode, Liz. I want you to be a part of the episode. You just let us know what day.
Liz, don't punk out now. I
Right.
told you I got your back.
I want you to pop in, Liz, and we're gonna do an episode. We're gonna find a really, really good topic,
Yeah.
and we want to hear some feedback from it. We want to sit down and have a conversation with you, and that goes for anybody. You know, anybody that feel
Right.
that they want to be a guest, you guys are more than welcome. You
Right.
guys are more than welcome. You know, especially if it's something that you want us to talk about specific. You know,
Right.
let's break it down. You know, no judgment, no judgment over
Absolutely
here.
not.
Liz said, how can she join? Liz is tuned in. Liz is watching us on Twitch right now. And she
Okay.
said, how can I join in on Twitch? I will have to send you a link, Liz. And you will have to click on that link. Yeah, you will have to click on the link that way I can bring you in live.
Right.
You know, that's pretty much how it works. So, but yeah, we could definitely arrange. I can talk with you about it more further in detail.
Right.
Diana.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about Situational Podcast?
I love it. I just like the realness of it because I don't sugarcoat, you know what I'm saying, things when I'm talking about things, whether it's funny, serious, or whatever, or informative, you know. It's
Right.
just about being authentic, keeping it real, having a voice, you know, having a platform where it's safe enough for other people to have a voice. So it's pretty much everything that I embody as a person and what I want. So
Right. Oh, Liz says she's talking about now. Oh, okay. Well, Liz, I didn't have
Liz said, "Put me on."
a placeholder set for you, but let me try something. I'm gonna try something live with you. Let me try something live with you, Liz.
Liz said, "Pull up on me."
Okay, Liz, I just put a link. I just put a link in the chat. Click on that link, Liz. Click on that link. Let's see what happens. And let's see if we can get you. I can get you on the live real quick.
Listen, I'm the birthday. Put me on.
I don't know if she may be able to, I don't know if she's going to be able to click on it from.
Mm-hmm.
I think I may have to send it to. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. We got a guest, Deanna. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second now, Liz. Give me 1 second. Let me get you in here. Hold on. Okay. All right, y'all. We have a guest. We have Liz in the building with us. She just tapped in with us.
Liz pulled up, baby.
Liz, we appreciate you. We appreciate you tuning in every week. We really do. I just want to say thank you for always supporting everything that we do. You know, whether it's liking, commenting, sharing, or even, tuning in. You know, we just want to say thank you. We really appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Liz.
Congratulations, y'all, on the 100th episode.
I
enjoy tuning in every Sunday. I love the time change.
Yeah.
Right. I'm starting to really feel the time change myself.
Yeah.
I'm starting to feel the time change myself. I like the 6 o'clock slot. I really
you don't
do.
have to rush.
Right, opposed to the 12 o'clock slot. Yeah. I really like that time frame. So from going forward, that's what we at 6 o'clock.
Right.
So Liz, since we have you, let me ask you a few questions.
Okay.
What made you lock in with Situational Podcast? Explain to the people that's tuned in, what made you feel like, you know what, I'm a rock with it. I like what I'm not trying to tell you what to say. I'm not trying to direct you on what to say. The floor is yours.
Okay. Well, I started tuning in because I think we was already connected through social media, and I noticed the topics that you had.
Mm-hmm.
And I liked the topics. I was like, okay, let me tune in real quick. And you have some really good topics that are much needed, especially for the Black community when it comes to relationships, especially.
Right.
And I like what I saw. And Deanna is the perfect co-host. She always saying some real stuff.
Right.
I always agree with everything she be saying. And I just love it.
Okay, well, Candy made a comment. She said, hey, Liz. So Candy is saying, hey, Liz. What? Well, okay, well, Liz, we greatly appreciate that. We really do, because like I said, I know for certain a lot of the topics and things that we talk about, a lot of people it doesn't resonate. A lot of people may not feel the same way, and it's okay to agree to disagree. We have no problem with you not understanding, or we're not breaking it down to where you're able to understand the direction that we're going in, and that's fine. Um, like I said, when we started this over 2 years ago, it was like, we want to find a direction in the lane to where not just our people, everybody, because and matter of fact, I'm gonna skip over that part. But I'm gonna say that, but I'm gonna say this. That's the reason why we named it Situations, the podcast, because we all have them.
Right.
No matter you're Black, white, Asian, Chinese, African, no matter what race you are, we all have a situation.
Right.
Right. So that was the reason for the name. That's how we came up with the name, Situations, the podcast, because we felt that we can talk about things that people can actually relate to.
Right.
And apply to their everyday life if we're talking something that you need to hear.
Right.
Okay, we're not
Right.
biased. You know, whether if you know we not I'm not strong for the man, she's not strong for the woman. You know, if you're
Right.
wrong, you're wrong, you're right, you're right. And we're gonna call you on it.
Right.
And we've done that
Mm.
on numerous occasions. So that's the reason why we do what we do here at Situation the Podcast. And like I
Right.
said, well, we're grateful to have a subscriber such as yourself to be locked in with us.
Absolutely.
Now, I do know you said that you like the conversations and you like the topics and things like that. Have anything that we ever talked about or ever said, does it, can you actually relate to it in real life?
Absolutely. I can relate to most of the topics that you have.
Okay. Okay.
You know, we all have relationships. We all have, we all pretty much going through the same thing. And
Right.
it, it's great that y'all decided to bring awareness to a lot of stuff that y'all talk about because it's important, especially in our community.
Right.
So
Absolutely.
Right.
I can relate to almost all the topics y'all have.
Okay. Good.
I would
Good.
just say I really like it because, for one, we do have a lot of women online that's, promoting beauty and stuff like that. But for me, it was more so about just my voice being heard, but me having an unbiased but truthful, standpoint on different, situations that we talk about. And not just being a battle of the sexes. There's so many men and women that are against each other, and we try to find some understanding about it.
Right.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Like, we could fight all day. Well, I'm a man and I think like this, and I'm a woman, I feel like this. Yeah, we get that. Okay, but so how can we coexist together? That's what we try to figure out.
Right.
Exactly. And y'all do
Well,
a good job.
well, like I
Thank
said,
you.
I didn't think, once we sat down and put the game plan together and talked about, the direction and how we wanted to do things, I didn't think it was going to be hard because, like I said,
Right.
no matter what topic we talked about, if that particular topic didn't resonate with you, I'm pretty sure it did with someone else.
Right.
And I'm pretty
Right.
sure every discussion that we've had thus far, I'm
Right.
pretty sure we've talked about something or tapped in on something that you can relate to.
But guess
And
what?
that's
Then too, on top of that, not to cut you off, but it's like, what if she or somebody else didn't go through something? But then what if they just did now? They still can go back because the episodes are not deleted. You know what I'm saying? To get some
right,
feedback and stuff like that. So
right. That's why we were
Exactly.
saying that on those episodes that we talked about from our previous seasons, you guys got to go
right.
back and watch it.
Yeah.
Especially the episode with Nene. I can, like I said, I'm gonna drop the link. I'm gonna drop the link in the comments. And if you guys can get over to our Facebook page, and I'll drop the link in that particular page. That way you guys can just click on the link and it'll take you right there. You have to
Right.
see it. You have to see, you have to hear how she described this date with the
Right.
pastor.
Right.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Absolutely.
For this man to act the way he did. Okay, like we
What
just
happened?
lost Liz. Okay, you back, Liz? Okay, there she
Yeah.
goes. She's back.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So, like I said, it was unbelievable how, this pastor was treating her. And I know Nene personally, and I know the type of woman she is. And it was just unbelievable for this to be coming from a pastor. You guys got to go watch it. You got to go watch it
Yeah.
and hear it for yourself and see it for yourself, because she was open and honest about everything. Um, and it's just, like I said, just unbelievable how people act.
And that's the
Yeah.
amazing thing about technology. Look at this, how we were just able to link Liz in, and she online with us visibly. It's like
Right.
this is the good
Yeah.
side of technology and being able to converse, and share feedback and give our perspective on things, and we all can agree or disagree but still respect one another. Like, this is the positive side of social media, or just technology that we can use to be able to communicate with one another. I love it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know,
Absolutely. From
I think
part
that's
of the
just a
world,
sign. I'm sorry, Liz. Go ahead.
from any part of the world too. It's
Right,
pretty fascinating.
Absolutely.
right.
Right.
Yep. Live and in color. Okay, we
Yeah.
got Deanna, we got TT in the building.
TT.
She said, I
Hey,
love situations,
T.
the podcast. I love the fact that you talk about things that are happening every day in our lives, and it's good. And it's good to get different perspectives on uh how to solve whatever situation you have. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely
Absolutely.
right. I agree with that 100%. Because like I said, we all have situations. Everybody's shit. Right now, I'm pretty sure Liz, Deanna, myself, and everybody that's tuned in, I'm pretty
Right.
sure I'm 100. I'm a gambling man. I'm willing to bet my last dollar that somebody's going through a situation right now as we speak,
Absolutely.
and I'm willing to bet my last dollar on that.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So that's why I said we just try to talk about things that will help somebody. Because I do know we have a lot of people out here that's afraid to open up or
Right.
afraid to talk to people about certain things. But one thing about Situation the Podcast, you don't have to worry about that over here. There's
We
no
got a safe
judgment.
community.
Right. There's no
Yes.
judgment over here. If it's something that you want to talk about and you're not sure how you want to deliver it or you want to put it out
Right.
there, tell us. Let us break
Right.
it down, and we'll work with you on how to put it out and what we're going to
Right.
talk about, how we're going to talk about it. There's
Mm-hmm.
no with no judgment. It doesn't matter
Right.
who you are, male or female.
Right.
But like I said, I feel good on the inside because we got a lot of people tuned in right now,
Yeah.
and a lot of people are commenting right now. People saying they love Situation the Podcast, and that means a lot to us because that lets us
It
know
do.
we're doing something right and we're on the right track.
Right.
You know, and like I said, Liz, I do know for a fact that you've always been locked in with us from well, I ain't gonna say from the
Absolutely.
start, but for the last 3 or 4 seasons, I think I will give or take, maybe a little longer than that, but
Yeah.
you don't go unnoticed.
Right.
You definitely don't go
Thank you.
unnoticed.
Thank
So
you. Yeah.
so I just want to say thank you for, like I said, for just rocking with us and continue to rock with us and show your support. That's all
Absolutely.
we ask for. We don't ask for much. We're not on here putting our
Right.
cash out up there. We're not
Okay.
up here asking you guys for donations. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing all that. If you
Okay.
guys, if we ever in a position to where we doing something for a cause and we tell
Right.
you guys what the cause is and say, hey, listen, this is what we're trying to do. If you guys
Right.
want to be a part of this, we go in collectively and do something. But other than that, we're not up here
Right.
putting our cash out. We're not out here begging, asking you guys for money and
Right.
all that. All we ask is you guys to just tune in and lock in with us. Give us your
Right.
feedback. You want to be a guest? Let's make it happen. That's it.
Yep.
That's it. We can't ask for no more than that.
Right.
Deanna, you got something?
I
You got
love
any question? You got any question for
Liz,
Liz?
do you have a favorite episode? Or anything that just really made you laugh or, I know the part when, I sung happy birthday to your dad, but like was there like any episode that just had you like
it. Well, the one where you was talking about sympathy cat, that one
Oh.
really stood out.
You know
Oh
what?
my God.
Because I got people still reaching to me, reaching out about that.
That was a,
That
that was
was
a good
hilarious.
question. Yeah, what was your best episode? I told y'all. I'm telling y'all do not see this girl the way I see her. I promise you. You all get this side of her. I get a totally different version of her. So I get
No, I
I
can
get
tell
I
Tiana
get both sides.
I can
You know, I
tell Tiana shut up. She a real one.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah,
tell.
that's definitely for sure.
Oh my goodness.
But like I say, man, 100 episodes, unbelievable, unbelievable. I never would have
Absolutely.
thought we would make it this far. I never would have thought people would actually be locked in with us.
Yeah.
I never would have thought we have, the subscription that we have. But that just goes to show you, you know, we do have people out here that's rocking with you, you know.
Right.
And like you say, Tiana, all the time it's like you can like, for an example, you can put a post up, you might get 1 or 2 likes,
Right.
right? But put a story up. Watch how many motherfuckers view that story. Watch how that story take
Right.
off.
Right.
Everybody want to see the story because they trying to see it.
Right.
They want to see what you they. So it's like they support you. Well, no, I don't even say
Right.
they supporting you. They trying to secretly support you. You know what I
They
mean?
being
Right.
a spectator.
Yeah, that's crazy to me. Yeah,
Right. They be playing people. They don't want to. They
Yeah.
don't want to show no type of love.
and that's
Because
what's
I get
wrong.
so many people sending me stuff like, can you share this? Have you shared our podcast? We have clips up. Have you subscribed this for free? I'm like, y'all always want me to do something, but you never do nothing in return.
Right.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, you can't expect everybody. Well, I don't expect everybody to.
I
You
don't
know,
either.
the only people that's gonna actually lock in with us are the people that are genuine, real genuine people.
Right.
You know,
And that's all I want anyway. So
right,
I mean, because I'm
Exactly.
like, even on my pages, Facebook and Instagram, well, all the platforms that I'm on, I really take the time out to respond back to people. I respond back to every message. I have been online, talking to people about situations at 3 o'clock in the morning if we up praying for people, giving informative information and whatever. So I really just being myself.
right, right. Liz, I'm gonna piggyback off the question Tiana had asked you, and I know you
Okay.
said that particular episode where she was talking about Sympathy Cat. Was there any other episode that made you make you say okay? Well, I'm glad I hear from. I'm glad I'm getting a male perspective, or I'm glad that it's being broke down this way. Have any other episode that you can think of right off the top of your head have made you act that way or think that way?
Not off the top of my head, but I have definitely felt that way.
Okay.
Oh,
Be-
Liz, remember that time when the man was sitting in the car and he didn't want to go in? Remember, he wanted to leave the lady,
Oh
but
yeah, I
he wanted
remember
to
that.
get the job and stuff. It was like
I
he
don't
was
think.
sitting in the car 2 hours complaining
I don't
and
think.
this and that. But she remember she was paying everything.
It was a clip, Liz. You commented on social media. It was on
Yeah,
our
Oh,
social. It was on our Instagram.
yeah,
A guy was having. Let me think. Oh my God. A guy was having. He was thinking about leaving his wife, but
right,
he didn't want to leave because she had the money. And he
right.
said every time he get off work, he'd sit in the car for 2.5 hours, 3 hours before he go in the house. It was a
And
clip
I'm
that
like,
we
why
had.
the hell you ain't driving Uber? What you doing, sir?
He like only
Any
reason he's staying
platform
because
to
she
make
got the
some
money.
coins. If you ain't got the cash, you wasting time.
Yeah, you probably don't remember that one, but it was definitely a clip on our Instagram that you commented on,
Yeah,
and
okay.
that was actually funny too.
yeah.
Um, Jeanette made a comment. She said, "Congratulations, Kelvin and Tiana. Keep moving forward. We
Thanks,
greatly appreciate
sweetie.
that. We greatly appreciate it. We definitely gonna do that because, like I said, this is all love over here, you know, and
Right,
we appreciate you guys so much because without you guys, none of this would be possible. You know,
right,
without you guys being able to rock with us and uh pop in like Liz popped in on us today, we had no
right.
idea that this was gonna happen, you know, and
Wait
this
a minute.
this is
We
what
might
we're about.
so look, so doing this was something new. So guess what? We might could have some more pop-ins.
Yeah,
Yeah. Let's get people on.
yeah. So like I say, it's all love over here. So you guys wanna,
Yeah,
you guys wanna be a part of this show or
right,
call in and tell us how you feel or what you think or what was your best episode.
right,
Or if you don't have one offhand and you want to go back and look, get over the YouTube channel.
right,
Get over to our YouTube channel, Situations the Podcast on YouTube, and just start browsing. Start looking at some of the
right,
titles. Start clicking on some of the videos and take a look at it. But
right,
I definitely will drop links to the ones that we made reference to That way
Right.
you guys can actually see exactly what it is that we're talking about. But Liz, I just want to say thank you. I appreciate you. I don't want to keep you too long. I don't know what your schedule, I don't know what your day look like, but we just want to say thank you for
Yeah.
rocking with us, and we greatly appreciate you. All right.
And Liz, you see, being online, it's not that bad, is it?
Oh no, it's cool. It's cool.
Right.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
get
Right.
on again.
No, but
Okay.
that's
I'm
what
gonna
I'm saying.
start
Because
getting.
sometimes, when people haven't been on, they be nervous or don't really know what to expect. It's like, just be yourself,
Right.
Exactly.
But Liz, what we're
Yeah.
gonna do is we're gonna bring you back. We're gonna definitely bring you back as a guest. Today you popped in on us, and we greatly
Right.
appreciate that. But the next time we have you back, we're gonna have you on as a guest, and then we're
Right.
gonna we're gonna really have some real dialogue. We're gonna actually talk about a few things, and we're gonna
Right.
have a good time. Okay.
Okay, I would love to be a guest. Just let me know.
Okay, we definitely do that. Okay, y'all, let's give it up for Liz. Liz popped in on us today, and we just want to say thank you. We want to say thank you. Okay,
Cheers.
cheers, Liz, to 100
Yeah.
episodes. We greatly appreciate you. All right. Okay, Liz, we won't keep you. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Talk with
I'm
you
gonna
later.
still.
All right.
Okay.
Sounds good. Bye.
Right. Bye.
Okay, everybody, that was Liz. Oh man. Oh wow. She popped in on us. We greatly appreciate that. We really do. You know. Um. See that, and that's what I like. I like that. I really like that. I like the fact that she popped in and told us that how she felt about the show and how she reacts to the episodes and things that we talk about. That lets
Right.
us know that we're on the right track. That means we're doing
Right.
something good. Big Fat, what up, baby? We see you. Yes, sir. 100 episodes, man. Today make our 100 episode. And like I said, we
Yes.
just basically, we just doing a reminiscing, talking
Right.
about
Appreciation.
appreciation, talking about
Yeah.
some past episodes, what got us from 1 to 100, you know.
Right.
Um, that's basically what we're talking about today. Just having a little fun. That's
Yeah.
about it. Big Fat, let me ask you a question. What made you become a fan of Situations the podcast? If you're still tuned in, tell us what made you become a fan of Situations the podcast. Okay, while those comments come in, Tiana,
Hmm.
let me ask you this.
Okay.
What made you become a fan of Situations the podcast?
I just really love the feedback. I really love Rich with that $40.
Oh, what my boy Rich at? Rich,
I
where you at,
know.
baby? Rich ain't tuned in yet. He ain't locked in with us today.
It was just, I really like interacting, with other people's energy and their feedback and stuff like that. It just makes me act up even more. Like, it's just
Right,
like
right,
I
right,
feed off of their energy. It just be a good time. And just to hear other people's perspective on it, it's like I'm learning too. So I
right, right.
appreciate it all.
There you go. I second that. I definitely second that. But like I said, how would this even be possible if we didn't have people like this? If we didn't have
Right.
people like Liz, if we didn't have
Yeah.
people like Candy, we
Yeah.
didn't have people like your auntie locked in. We didn't have people like Rich.
Yeah.
We didn't have people like None of Your Biz.
Yeah.
Just to name a few. I mean, I'm not gonna remember everybody,
Right.
but just to name a few, what would this podcast and what would we really look like if we didn't have that love and that support?
Right.
You know, those are the
Yeah.
questions I ask myself sometime when I'm sitting back, mind racing, thinking about what we're gonna do for the next episode, how we're gonna do it, how we're gonna handle it, what direction we're gonna go in. You know,
Right.
if we didn't have these type of people in our corner, would we have made it to 100 episodes?
Right.
That's my question.
Right.
You know, or would we have made it to the episode this far with meaningful episodes?
Right.
You know, that's another thought process of mine.
Yeah.
And Liz commented. Liz says, And she said, I love the giveaways, engagements, and building a community is important. Absolutely.
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 Yeah.
Like I say, that's just what it's about. It's about coming together, a union. And that's what we're trying to build over here. We're trying to build something positive.
Right.
You know, we know a lot of people do things for clicks and baits and likes. You
Right.
know, that's all. That's cool. If that's the direction that you're going in, all that's fine and dandy. But
Right.
we're not doing it for clicks, likes, and things of that nature. It's good to have. That's fine. But what we're doing it for is to help somebody.
Right.
That way, people can get a male perspective and a female perspective.
Yep.
So how do you feel
And
about
without
that,
tearing
Tiana?
each other down, just being respectful, and just having a, like you said, male female perspective.
Right. Well, that's pretty much what it's all about. It's all about being able to actually, just have an audience
Right.
that's that's participating and
Right.
enjoying what they're hearing and what they're
Right.
seeing.
Right.
You know, so that's pretty much where we are with it.
Yeah.
You know, um, like I say, we not gonna keep you guys long. We've already been on an hour already. And like I
Yeah.
said, today was we were just going to just get on here and just have a little fun and reminisce about a few things, reminisce about a few past episodes. But you guys get over to my Facebook page. On this particular video, it's live on my Facebook. What I do is I'm going to drop those links of Nene. I'm going to drop the links of the Danny Boy. I'm going to drop the links of the one you was talking about, Diana. I can't, her name was on the tip of my tongue.
I
Um,
know.
But anyway, I'm gonna drop 3 or 4 links for you guys. That way you guys can see exactly what it is that we're talking about.
Yeah.
And that way you guys can get a perspective on what it is. Yeah, the pastor. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna drop the one with the pastor. That's gonna be the first one I drop. Um my boy Fast made a comment. He says, I like when people talk to y'all about situations. Y'all don't take sides. I love both ways to break it down to a person that they walk away in a better understanding. Absolutely, absolutely, and
Yep.
that's what I say. That's what it's all about, man.
Right.
Because sometimes you can be in a heated discussion or a heated situation with your
Right.
significant other, but then you come over here and hear our perspective on that particular subject,
Right.
and now you have a better understanding on how you should handle it or how you should go
Right.
about handling that particular situation. Because, like I said, we're not going to take no sides. If you're in a
Right.
situation and I feel that you're wrong as a male, I'm gonna call you on it.
Right.
And Tiana gonna do the same thing. She's gonna call you on it. So no, we
Absolutely.
definitely don't take sides. We definitely don't take
No.
sides over here at all. Okay. Once again, I greatly appreciate you guys. I gotta give a round of
Absolutely.
applause. One round of applause for our subscribers. We greatly
Yeah.
appreciate you guys. We really do. I've stressed that enough today. I can't
Yeah.
stress it enough. There's no us without you. There's no us without
Absolutely.
you. Um, Liz made a comment. She said, "I love how you broadcast on multiple platforms simultaneously." Yes, absolutely. For those of you that didn't know, when we're live on multiple platforms at one time. We're live on YouTube. We're live on Instagram. We're live on Facebook, and we're live on Twitch. Okay, those are the platforms that we go live to. We're broadcasting 4 different platforms at one time. Liz is tuned in from Twitch platform. We got people tuned in from our Instagram. We got people tuned in from Facebook. So we multi-stream into multiple platforms.
Right.
Okay. Candy said much love and respect to the both of y'all. Leah said, yeah,
Thank
that's dope as
you.
hell. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, guys. Like I said, we didn't have an episode planned today. We just wanted to get on and show you guys some love and
Absolutely.
and just we just want to say thank you. Deanna, you got something you want to close out with?
Y'all just keep rocking with us. If you have any suggestions about some topics or anything you want to talk about, just shoot us a, email or let us know. And, it'll just keep the engagement going and, it'll give us some enlightenment as well, on different things that we can shed some light on and be a part of. And let's just continue to be a community. Let's continue to love each other, respect each other, and act the fool.
All right, there you go. Okay, I didn't even know. Man, we had my mom tuned in. I didn't even see her. Mom, we appreciate it. She said
Hey,
congratulations.
mama.
We
Thank you.
we greatly appreciate that. I didn't even see she had tuned in. We got so many comments popping up here.
Yeah.
Leah says she's definitely looking forward to being a guest. Yeah, we definitely gonna make that happen, Leah. So don't even worry. Probably within the next week or so, we'll
Yeah.
have all the details. We'll have all the details put together for you to get you on
Right.
as a guest. Okay, well, I'm gonna close out by saying I just want to say once again, I want to stress this. I just want to say thank you guys for rocking with us.
Yes.
Today, I think today has made we reached a milestone.
Right.
We reached our 100th episode of Situational Podcast, and I can't believe we come this far. But
Yeah.
we got to keep moving forward.
Absolutely.
Let's see if we can hit another milestone. I think we did this. Yeah, I think we did this in a little over 2 years.
Okay.
All the accomplishments that we've made, I think we did a little over 2 years. So I think that's good. I think that's really good.
Absolutely.
That that shows a lot of dedication and commitment from the both of us.
Right.
Okay, guys. I just want to say thank you guys once again for always rocking with Situational Podcast and always being there for us. And we couldn't do it without you. Okay. Next week we're back to our regular scheduled program. We will definitely have a good episode geared up and
Yeah.
lined up for you guys. So until then, we'll see you guys next week for another amazing episode of Situational Podcast. And
Right.
I just want to say, I just want to do one more shout out, one more round for everybody that's rocking with Situational Podcast. I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank y'all.
We'll see y'all guys next week for another amazing episode of Situational Podcast. Peace.